Poor Kristi Noem just cannot catch a break, folks. Not only is she, of course, under tremendous fire from around the country for her horrific response to the Texas floods, but she's also facing significant backlash, even among conservatives, about the fact that she is having ICE deport people who have no criminal records and who are, of course, providing vital employment to small businesses. And this past weekend, Fox News host Shannon Bream decided to call out Kristi Noem for her ridiculous claims that we're only getting the worst of the worst. Here is how that went down. Shannon Bream brought up the fact that, a judge ruled in an official ruling last week that Trump's administration could not detain people because of their race or for speaking Spanish. And she wanted Noem to react to that. Like, what do you say? This judge says no more racial profiling, which clearly you guys are doing. And Kristi Noem said this. Well, this federal judge's ruling is ridiculous. Okay, right off the bat, no, it's not. A judge says don't racially profile people. And you're like, well, that's ridiculous. Okay, tell us you're racist without saying that you're racist is how I read that. But Noem continued, we never ran our operations that way. Good, then it shouldn't be a problem, should it, right? If a judge says, hey, don't do this thing, you're like, well, that's ridiculous. Oh, and by the way, we don't do it. You'd be like, okay, cool. We'll just keep doing what we're doing because we're not doing what you say we shouldn't do, right? I mean, that's pretty obvious. If you're not doing it, then it shouldn't be ridiculous. It should just be like, all right, fine. We'll continue to not do it. And then she continued, we've seen this across the country over and over and over again where judges are getting political. It's not their job. I hope they can bring some dignity back to the bench because we certainly are lacking it now for many of these federal judges. But Shannon Bream, again, employed at Fox News, wasn't having it. Like, she immediately saw through Kristi Noem's BS, her non-answer answer that she just gave. And Bream responded by saying this. So to the point that you're going after the worst of the worst, you've got critics out there who are saying you're getting gardeners, you're getting hotel workers, you're going after, people that have decades of roots within a particular community. 60% of the people are being rounded up, have no conviction or run in with the law at all. Brilliant statistic, true statistics. It's actually on the low end. It's much higher than that. But then Noem said, that's false, absolutely false. These are individuals. Over 70% of them have been convicted or they have charges pending against them because of the investigative work that has been done by a law enforcement officer. So it's simply not true. Yes, it is. This has been documented. We have a pretty good system here in the United States where you can actually take somebody's name and you can look up their criminal records. It'll show you arrest records. It'll show pending charges. It'll show past charges. It'll even show drop charges in most instances in most states. These are things that average everyday people with access to the internet can look up literally within a matter of seconds, Kristi. Do you not know that? I mean, do you not have internet? Do you not know that's a thing? Because it is. So yeah, we can easily verify these things, and for the record, people have. That's how we know this. But Shannon Bream was right, although she didn't hammer you on it the way she should have after you claimed she was lying and you were telling the truth. The thing is, you're getting vital workers for the U.S. economy. People have been taken while doing landscaping. And I do like how Bream kind of chickened out of it. She's like, your critics are saying. But it's like, they're not saying that. There's literal videos of it happening, Shannon, and you know that. So you're trying to hide behind, well, other people are saying, instead of saying what you want to say. That is cowardice. So any credit I would have given you for calling out Noem immediately gets taken away because you chickened out of it. But either way, these are workers. These are people with no criminal records whatsoever. And they should be in this country. I mean, we have Republicans that told us we have to cut Medicaid because people aren't working. Then we have people that are working in this country like, well, get them the hell out of there. We don't want these people working. Like, your policies altogether do not work. They do not coalesce. You're contradictory on every damn thing because Republicans are so damn stupid. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. We are dealing with an entire political party that is just the dumbest low IQ people you could imagine. They're not capable of rational thought. They're not capable of crafting policy. It's just the dumbest of the dumb. And that's what the Republican Party is today. That's what Kristi Noem represents. And she is a very dumb person, so she is the perfect poster child for how stupid Republicans in the United States have officially become. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. We got fresh content every day for you. And if you want to follow us across social media, make sure you check out all of the social links that we have posted in the description of this video.